All right. Hey guys. I've been reading Shane Spiel's book, Poor Man's Guitar, again, for like the 200th time. And like, I'm obviously a fairly experienced cigar box guitar builder. Been doing it since 2000 and end of 2012. And I can honestly say that, yeah, I mean, I've been around the block a few times. I've built myself a few cigar box guitars, but every now and again I need to feel inspired. And even Princey's telling me the same thing as well. So every now and again I like to get back to basics. I build a lot of electric cigar box guitars and, you know, things like this. This is a guitar I'm building at the moment. We've got, you know, homemade box. I'm having a plain top on this one. This is going to have a, yeah, this is going to have a plain top on it. I'm going to have this artwork going around the side, down, around here as well. So just, you know, giving it the look of a cigar box. And yeah, I'm really excited about this guitar. It's coming up well, fretted, got a nice rosewood fretboard, and she's going to look pretty hunky-dory once this is done. So I do a lot of this type of thing. So, you know, fairly kind of upmarket, if you want to say upmarket. It's a little bit upmarket. But my heart lies in the blues. The heart lies in the blues, you know. And what does that mean? That means that for me, cigar box guitars, excuse the mess, please. This place needs a big clean up. That means that where my heart lies is with weird little things like this. Here we go. This is a weird little cigar box guitar that I smashed together probably 6 years ago. It's part of my personal collection. And when I say personal collection, I've neglected it horribly. So today I'm going to be doing a couple of things. It's got a little Monte Cristo box. I love these boxes, man. And this is a piece of red oak. I've got for the neck, this bit of old tape has been on here since God knows how long, so it's going to be tacky as shit. Oh, pretty. Yeah, it's all tacky, but that doesn't matter. I don't have a cigar box guitar collection. I have cigar box guitars that I sell, but I don't have have my own collection. Well, that's not true actually. I do have a collection of cigar box guitars, but they're all made by Darren. And I want some of my own. I want to collect some of my own. Look at this little beast. Check this out. This is a flip top, and it's got a piezo pickup in it. This is so old, this may have a piezo pickup stuck to the lid and not necessarily stuck here. There is a mark there that tells me I have measured this out somewhat. But I'm gonna fix this up today. I'm gonna get this back into working order. I'm gonna put two machine heads. This is what Shane Spiel calls a chugger. This is a chugger guitar. So this is a 2-string. So maybe tune it like EB, or tune it GD or something like that. Maybe make a 2-string diddly bow, which makes no sense at all because the diddly bow is a 1-string. But that would be something like, you know, EE. You use a high E at the bottom, low E at the top, or vice versa. You know, depending on how you want it to sound, you could put the high E up the top and the low E down the bottom. That could be actually really, really interesting. I might actually do that. And I'm not particularly cared about how it's going to look or anything like that, because I'm only really interested in building this thing for me. So, or putting it together for me, for my collection. So this has got vintage style tuners, which I can pop in. You see all the dust on it. Like, you really can just see all the dust. That's the little timber nut that I've made there. I think it'll be okay. Let's just open this sucker up. He's looking at me like, Dad, what the hell are you doing? Just make this chugger. This isn't for sale. This is for me. I need to do a lot more stuff just for me. I have a lot of plans going forward, man. It's so, you know, business-wise and things like that, and ideas of promotion and all that sort of stuff. So that side of things is, you know, a necessary type thing for a business idea, you know, for business thoughts and stuff like that going forward. But it's not kind of good for the soul to think that to think that way all the time. I think it's really important to remember why, you know, I got into this in the first place, which was basically because I absolutely adore and love building cigar box guitars. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing here. This is an Arturo Fuente box, right? And these are hard to get in Australia. These are actually tough to get. I actually ordered this. This is actually was sent to me from by Ben Baker over at CBGitty, CBGitty.com, where I get all my parts. And CBGitty.com. You can use the affiliate link down the bottom. Oh, let me take a second. Let me take a second to thank all of those people who have been using the affiliate link to help support this channel. All right, I am beyond thankful to you guys, and I know there's a lot of you who have actually already used your three 10% discount things up. I know you've done that, and I know you're still ordering and using this to support the channel. So I, from the bottom of my heart and from Prince's little paws, thank you, an enormous thank you to you for doing so. Here, check it out, man. This is the inside of this. This is going back in the Wayback Mobile, man. This is going back in the Wayback Mobile. This is whoa. This is okay. So okay, so it is stuck to the lid, but it's stuck to the lid above where the above where the box would go. Now check this out. On this particular little build, I haven't even, here, let me put this down for a second. I can't actually because it's all attached. All right, so I've got the box corners here. See, I've got the corners there to give it a bit of stability. There's the output jack. There's the, I'll take that out. Actually, I don't need to hold that. But there's no blocks here to support the neck underneath. What I've done basically is put the neck in. I've put the neck into the box, right? And there's 4 screws, 1, 2, 3. And this is a legitimate way for you to build a cigar box guitar. And especially with the piezo pickup, man. It's, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws holding the top down. All right. There's a screw hole there that you can see, and a screw hole there that you can see. And that is where this piece of timber has been bolted to the top. There's a line there that says that's where my bridge is going to be. All right, so this is going to go back in. It's all going to get bolted back up again. You know, with a piezo, it's really interesting. Like sometimes with some piezo guitars, it's better not to bolt everything and glue everything solid, because somehow it I think it reduces vibrations sometimes. And when you do that, when it does that, it's not as loud as it could be. So I think sometimes it's really kind of nice to have like a bit of vibration actually happening. You will notice there's no sound holes in this box. So I'm going to put a couple of nice sound holes in there. I'm going to zhuzh it up a little bit, man. I'm going to, look at this little thing. See the staining I did on the back of that? Okay, so I'm back. I'm just going to give you a little update on where we're up to with the guitar now. Okay, so a couple of things I just wanted to bring your attention to is this episode is not just brought to you by Killer Strings and by CBGitty.com. It's also unofficially brought to you by one of our group's biggest friends, someone who works within other groups. He's a super guy. He's an absolutely super guy. And I'm going to put this up here for you. Anyone who's out there looking for advice, anyone who's out there looking for, if you're looking for a guitar and you want something really super crazy, really super cool, really super one of a kind, I hope this isn't backwards. It is backwards. I hope it comes up properly. And that's ALEX LECHNER from ALXGTRS. All right. He's builder and owner at ALX. Hang on, let me read this out for you because it's backwards here for you. It says, message me on Facebook at ALEX LECHNER, ALEXLECHNER, or ALXGTRS, GTRS. So ALXGTRS for some crazy builds and creations. And he actually has an email here of LechnerAlexander38@gmail.com. So get in contact with him if you need anything, if you're looking for some really cool stuff, some ideas, if you want him to build you an awesome guitar. This guitar is mega inspired by Alex. Alex is one of those people who's really kind of re-inspired me to get back to the roots of CBGs, of cigar box guitars, of building cigar box guitars for the fun of it, for the pleasure of it. And to share, I mean, you guys know I've been sharing since day dot, since 2016 and even before that. But this, you know, things like this, we need friends. We need friends out there, and Alex is the top guy. So thank you, Alex, for the inspiration. This is a little plug for Alex Lechner. Let's get back to fixing this thing up. So what I've done is I have, instead of the big ugly bolts I've got there, I've put these smaller bolts in to hold the top down, 2 nails, 1 nail there, 1 nail there. I never glue the tops on any of my guitars, because if I ever need to get into them again and fix them, you're screwed. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's it. So have a little look at the timber. So I've got some marks here. This is obviously the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, the 7th fret, and then I've got an octave line there. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to leave that. That's just pen marks. These are just pen marks. So, oh no, look, you know what? Screw it, man. I'm going to put some nice little silver screws or gold screws. I'm going to get him. But let's get back to this. So I'm jazzing this up, man. We're going to jazz this up. And remember, this is for me. This is my guitar. I'm not selling this. This is for me for fun. All right, here we go. Next shot. Here it is. Almost done. Almost done. All right, so what have I done? I have put some fancy little box corners on. Thank you to CBGitty. I've put 3 fancy little screw holes here. I'm not going to put one on the 12th fret. And the reason being is I've already put a big old ugly mark there, and it's like, just keep that. That's part of the history of this guitar. I haven't put the tuners on yet. I've put the bushings in for them, so they're ready to go. Everything from this, and I've put a big screw there. So that's going to be for, and that one there. So next thing I'm going to do, okay, I've got the nuts already in place, obviously, from before. I'm going to put the machine heads in. I'm going to make a timber bridge. But you can see, and the other thing I've done, which I found, I didn't realize, I forgot I had this, is this tape. I've got this tape, because where I cut that, this was a real ugly piece of, you could see the ply underneath, and it was just a bit ragtag, but I stuck that there, and I think that actually came out well. Well, things have taken a turn for the unexpected, in a nice way, and I've basically decided to put in a volume control, because I thought if I'm jazzing this sucker up, we're going to put in a volume control. So, please excuse the horrendous state of my desk, my workbench. Let's be honest, yours probably isn't much better. Earth to earth. Live to live. Twist him up a bit. I like twisting them up a bit. You don't have to earth a piezo pickup. It's not necessary. This is a little tip for those of you who, when you wire your guitars up, if you're fairly new to this, or even if you're experienced at it, and this happens every now and again. If you do wire up your guitar, and when you plug it in, it makes a horrendous noise. The reason for that is that you've probably put your positive on your negative and your negative on your positive at the output jack, and that just causes this awful sound. I haven't done that, so keep an eye on it. Earth to earth, positive to positive. There you go. Or live to live, or however you want to describe it. That's that. All right, put my... You notice I still haven't put the blocks in. I'm not going to. I'm keeping it honest to the build as it was when I first put it together. Here we go. Let's jam that back in. Jam that back in. Hammer, hammer, hammer time. Hammer time. Hammer time. All right, and here's the beast. Had to go there. Killer strings. Hard times make great music. All right. It's got on my slide. Let's have a little look here. Let's put a little bit of gain on. Let's see what happens. That's it, yeah. Interesting way. Hey. Microphonic. Yep. So you just use your guitar volume, you know? Little if it's a little microphonic, just roll that. Piezos, volume control, best mates. So this is the short scale. I've used the killer strings. I've used these heavy ones, the 44, 34, 24 wound. And as you might have heard on the interview that Steve Harvey did with Del Puckett, Go and check that interview out, man. It was a really nice interview, very cool interview. He was talking about these big heavy strings actually for slide guitar. So if you're doing slide guitar, try some of these ones. You can order these from birdwoodguitars.com if you're here in Australia. Otherwise, you can order them from CBGitty.com or directly from killerstrings.com. And these are the 44, 34, 24 wound. Okay, so these, I've used the 44 and the 34. All right, so there's 24 sitting there. I'll make a diddly bow with that one. That's just got a great sound, hasn't it? And that's done. That's it. Look, it's from being a complete wreck this morning to being something that it sounds great. It sounds really good. I'm probably going to drop the action down just a little bit on the bridge, perhaps. Probably just also so the strings don't slide around. There's a bit of tension. I don't know what I've got it tuned to. I've just tuned it by ear. The second tuning that I've put this in is obviously in fifths, so it's 1/5. The other one I think might have been 1/3, so I'm not too sure. But anyway, we'll figure that out. I'm really happy with that. Again, thanks to ALEX LECHNER for the inspiration to get in there and kind of get back to roots building. And that's what this build has been all about. So an enormous thank you, mate. Get out there, get into your workshops, go and build something. Thank you for watching. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe. This is the first time. Subscribe, click like. It helps the algorithm. Go. Cool.